We
Yes.
are live.
Live.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening again. Wherever you're watching us from, we are here once again. Yesterday we were here and we told you we're going to be here every day for the next 90 days.
Yeah.
Don't get tired of us. No, we bring fun, okay? We bring fun. So, today we are here again to discuss another topic of interest in our business. As usual, my name remains Informa. I am a wife and a mom to three incredible children. I am originally a Nigerian, resident in the United States, a online business owner, and a mentor. I help people who want to earn from online either because they want extra or they want to stay home and take care of the family. And I also help those whose time is ticking towards retirement. Their time is ticking, the body is saying, I'm tired, but the pocket is saying no.
No.
So I help them make the pocket say yes by saving, having opportunity of saving more for their golden age. I am going to hand over to my ever smiling, lovely sister Doris to introduce herself.
Thank you so
Over
much,
to you.
Sister Ife. Hello, everyone. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, whichever time zone you're watching us from. I'm Doris. I'm originally from Nigeria. I based in Ireland. I'm a mom of three, a digital business owner, and a business mentor. I help those that are looking for a way to have a side hustle, or those that are looking for a way to take care of home, like me, a stay-at-home mom, or those that are looking for a way to plan their retirement, or those that are looking for a way to secure their future. I help them to be able to have a time freedom and build a future with their family to establish a successful online business. I hand back over to Sister Ife.
Thank you, Sister Doris. Yes, many of us in this business came from all walks of life, all professions. Some of us are stay home moms, some of us are career moms, some of us are different things. Many of us also are not people who like to be out there for one reason or the other. We have fear, one fear or the other, either fear of facing people, fear of talking to people. Some people are even afraid to be successful. Yes, we have different kinds of fear. So, our topic today is how did we overcome our fear while starting this business? How did we overcome our fear? If I tell you that people don't have fear, not just in business, in this business, in anything new in your life, most people have fear of exploring something new or doing something new. But then we want to tell you what our fears were and how we overcame these fears, especially in starting this online business. I will start by asking my sister to go ahead and tell us what was her fear and how she overcame it, and how does this fear, overcoming this fear, help her grow in this business. Doris.
Thank you so much, Sister Ifoma, for giving me this opportunity again. You see, a lot of people out here, so a lot have fear of starting this digital business. Maybe because they have done one before, it didn't work for them, or they've done something similar and it didn't work for them. They think if all of the digital business are the same. It's not the same. So they classify everything as one. No. When you just mention digital business, they say, no. I've done that before. It didn't work for me. they will not give another opportunity to embrace and see if it will work for them. Or that is fear. Fear of failing again, fear of failure. So before you even start anything, you're already afraid of that thing that you're going to fail. That is why when they start it, they will fail. Because they already condemn themselves, telling themselves that, oh, this thing I've done it before, if I do it, it's not going to work. But when eventually somebody maybe persuade them or encourage them to do it, when they start, it won't work for them because they already said that it's not going to work. They're already starting it, comparing with the one that they did before. When something similar comes, they say, I said it. You see, it's coming. But for me, when I saw this business, when a friend of mine introduced this business to me, I did not have any fear. I've done a lot of more than 4 or 5 online businesses that didn't work. But when I saw this one, I grabbed it with my 2 hands because this one have a lot of benefits that I saw on it that was not on the other one. But how did I notice that? How did I know that it has those benefits if I did not give opportunity to it? Because I came in and watched the free webinar. That is when I find out more. So if they're introducing something to you, you cannot stay outside and know what is happening inside. It's good for you to come in, you look at it and see whether it's the same thing or not. Instead of staying outside, the fear will even make you to not even come. When they are talking to you about it, say, no, leave that one aside. I don't want to do it because I've done it before. But for me, I grab it with my 2 hands. The only fear that I face, not even fear, challenge I face when I started the business is facing the camera. Because we all know that digital business, there's no how you're going to do it without facing camera. For you to build your page, you have to face the camera. That is only fear and challenge that I have when I started the business. How did I overcome it? By taking a small step at a go. I started joining with, going live with groups, with my team members. Sometimes we just come 5 or 2 minutes. I don't talk too much. I will just say 2 or 3 things. That's all. I will just hand over to the next person. But I didn't start coming alone because anytime I just want to do it, if I come in, my head will be blank. I will not even remember anything, know anything to say, but I keep on doing it. That is how I overcame it. Because if you find out something that you're not doing well, if you just said, okay, because you're not doing it well, you're not going to continue doing it, there's no how you grow. You will stay in that one spot. But when you keep on doing it, practicing it, doing it every day, continuously, you will see yourself doing that. See me now. I can open my camera and go live perfectly without shaking. But before, I couldn't do that. So I overcome this fear by coming live, doing it continuously. Not do today, tomorrow I will stop. I was doing it continuously. On Saturday, I will come. Sunday will come. Sometimes Tuesday will come. Thursday will come. That means how many days in a week? 4 times in a week. That is how everything is perfect. So if you're out here and you're saying, oh, every day we keep coming here telling you about the business, fear is still keeping you on one spot where you are, keeping you in that your comfort zone. Break out of that comfort zone and take action. Come in and have a look and see what is inside. That is how you can break out from that fear. I'm going to hand back to Sister Pamela. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Guys, did you hear what she said? Consistency is the key. But another thing I will add to that is mindset.
Yes.
Mindset is the number one thing. It has to be the change has to start from your mind. Then you go consistently doing that thing repetitively every time, and you get used to doing it. And that will drive the fear away from you. We all know that fear is a hindrance to progress. It is a barrier.
Yeah.
And for you to be successful or progress in anything, you have to do away with fear. And how do you do away with fear? Fear is a thing of mindset. It's all in your head. And for you to get rid of the fear, you have to get rid of the way you think and start thinking differently. When you start telling yourself, like my sister said, before you start something, you already say, oh, it will fail because you have failed in the past. This one is going to fail. You already failed a failure.
Yeah.
Even before you take the first step, because you have already spoken that word into your reality. You've already told your head, your brain, that this is not going to work because the other one you didn't work. This one is not going to work. Failure is already waiting for you. There are no two ways about it. Because your brain will keep reminding you, instead of you thinking of how to make this a success, it will always take you back to how you failed in the last one. And so you are not going to be able to produce any strategy that will be meaningful to your moving forward. Failure is a thing of the mind. Fear is also a thing of the mind. Okay. For me, I didn't have a single fear. When I saw this business, I was at the end of, I was just at the tip of falling over the cliff because I was working long hours, holidays, weekends, just name it. I'm a Christian, and on Christmas Day, I will be at work. My children will not celebrate Christmas. So these things were getting to me. I was getting very sickly because I was stressed out. Almost every 2 days, I would be in my doctor's office. So I was just looking for something that will get me out of that situation. And my children were already feeling that, I mean, for me to leave them on Christmas Day, leave them on Easter Day, leave them on their summer vacation and not be there with them, they were feeling that my job was more important to me than they were. They voiced it out, that it looked like I loved my job more than I loved them because I was never there for them. So when I saw this business, I was hungry for it. I was hungry for something that would take me out of the situation I was in. And so there was nothing like fear. I was really very happy. After I saw the ad that brought me into this business, I was very happy that at last I have found something that will give me the life that I wanted. So I had no fear. I was hungry. I was like, when is this thing going to start working for me so that I can actually live? If I had anything, it wasn't fear. I had expectations, high expectations. I was very much in a hurry to get in and start. The only thing I know I have had fear in was when I was back in Nigeria. And we were living in Lagos, my husband and I, and we were moving to another city, the capital city of Nigeria, which is Abuja. And there was a friend of my husband who has a franchise for Adidas in Nigeria. He had the only franchise for Adidas in Nigeria. So they had a massive store. And he told my husband that he will want me to start off the northern branch because where we were going was part of the northern part of Nigeria. I was excited, but I was also afraid. Little me going to start off a whole area, becoming a whole area manager, starting off a franchise, a branch of the franchise in an area that has more than 6 or 7 states. Little me, I was much younger then. And I became afraid. I was like, how am I going to do it? I almost said no. And my husband kept telling, you can do it. You can do it. I just came out from the banking industry. I've never done anything marketing or sales, or let alone becoming a manager of Adidas in that area. I was afraid. But you know what? When he kept telling me, you can do it, you can do it, I started telling myself, Ifoma, you can do it. You can do it. He said, look, you had people work under you in the bank. It's the same thing. The only difference here is that you are the overall boss. In the bank, you had a boss, you were just a sectional head. And if you could do it, why wouldn't you do this one? He gave me all the reasons in the world why I can take it up. And I started challenging myself and telling myself, yes, you can do it. Go ahead, you can do it. And the people were so nice that they were solidly behind me. When I was moving to an area that I knew nobody, I had never gone to before. And then I was setting up a branch of Adidas in that area. But it helped me when I got out of that fear and started telling myself that I can do it. If I had people work under me in the bank, reporting to me as little as I am young as I was, I mean, I can also do it here. But this is different also because they are not working with me. These are going to be individual, independent entrepreneurs, people who own their own businesses and want us to supply them our goods. So I took up that challenge, got an office, rented an office, employed a PA, and we went to work. Before you know it, it had become a part of me. I became very well known. The little girl that didn't know what to do became an Adidas, what will I call it? What did they call it again? The word has disappeared from my brain. In that, in the in a rep or whatever in Abuja. All the stores that were selling, I was able, oh my God, I could go to anybody and tell them, look, I have this and I want to set it up in your place. One man told me, an elderly man then, he had a hotel. He's one of the very early people that went to Abuja. So he had a very huge hotel. And I went to him, I said, I want to set up, I am so and so person. I want to set up an Adidas shop in your hotel. And he said to me, how old are you? I started laughing. He said, you know, I am sure my daughter is older than you. And look at the boldness. I said, thank you, sir. He said, come on, I will introduce you to my daughter. I followed him. His daughter was in the gym in the hotel. I followed him. This man at that time was almost 80 years old.
Wow.
I followed him. We went to the gym. He introduced me to the daughter. He said, this is, what's your name again, young lady? I told him. He said, she wants to set up Adidas shop in this hotel. I want you to handle it and let me know what it will take. That man is from either your place.
Wow.
Either your place or Item, one of those areas.
Yeah, that's it.
And that's how I got into that hotel, just like that. And that emboldened me the more. He never played with me. He loved me so much just because I had the boldness to approach him, to say, this is what I wanted. And when I told my people we were setting up a store in that hotel, they went over the moon because it was one of the very well-known hotels at that time in that city. We set it up. And I opened up the Adidas store in so many other places. And I became very bold. I felt like I can do whatever I want.
Yes.
Whatever I set my mind on, I can do it. And that made me grow in boldness. I've been a bold person from birth, but this took me an extra mile. And I felt, you know what, I can even pull down the sky if I want to.
Yes.
That was how bold I became. So, what am I saying? Yes, it is natural to have fear when you want to do something new, either in your life or in your career or in anything. Fear is a natural way of reacting to things. But do not allow your fear to keep you from doing that thing. A lot of people will tell me, oh, I don't like social media. I said, I don't think anybody does. But it all depends on what you're looking for in life. If social media will give you the breakthrough that you want, why not?
Yeah.
If staying in your comfort zone will keep you where you do not want to be, why do you want to be in your comfort zone? Why will you allow fear to trap you where you don't want to be? Let go. Fear is all in your head, and you can get it out. You can get it out just by speaking to yourself. You have to get it out by speaking to yourself. Do not remain in your comfort zone. Your comfort zone will never take you anywhere. Never. It has never taken anybody anywhere, and it will never take you anywhere. You need to step out of it if you want to grow. You need to step out of it if you want to be successful, either in your work or in your business or in whatever you do. You need to step out of that comfort zone. Fear keeps you trapped in your comfort zone and keeps you where you don't want to be. So you can see how we dealt with our own fear, consistency, and speaking to yourself. And honestly, what you are looking for should be the main thing that should drive fear out of you.
Yeah.
If you are suffering at your work, maybe the paycheck is not enough, or maybe your boss is making life unbearable for you, or maybe the environment is very toxic, you don't have to remain there. Let that be the push you need to get out of something that is not healthy for you. So, my dear people, fear is a barrier to greatness.
Yeah.
Let go of your fear and take the bull by the horn and do that which is necessary to get you to where you are supposed to be. Sister Doris,
Yes.
do you have anything to add before we go?
Yeah, it's just for them to take action. Whatever thing that you think you're afraid of, take action. It's only your action that can help you to overcome the fear. Because remaining in that your comfort zone, you'll be stuck there. But when you take action, that action you take, even you can start it small. A little big step will move you to the next level. It will move you forward. So take action. If you have been hearing about this business and you're thinking, oh, I've done it before, maybe fear is still holding you bound, take action today. What did they say? That action takers of today are millionaires of tomorrow. So if you're tired of where you are staying, where you are now, or you're tired of waking up very early in the morning, going back to sleep very late, or coming back very late, if you're tired of it, come and give this our business a try and see if it's something that you like to do. Thank you so much, everyone. For those that are watching us, a lot of people were coming and going. If you are still here or you're going to watch later, just type on the comment section and also tell us your own story, how you were able to overcome your own fear. So we're going to be back again. I'm going to hand over to Sister Ify. I think she has something more to say.
No. I just wanted to say that The good thing about our business is that you can step in and step out if you don't like
Yes.
it.
Yeah.
We do not force anybody to do the business, but we always want you to come and try. Don't stay on the fence and wish it away and say, oh no. Come in and try and see if it will be a fit for you and your family. And you never know, it could be what you have been praying to God for. This is going to be your business. This is going to be it's a generational business that you can hand over to your generation, up
Yeah.
to your eighth generation. And
Yeah.
it is global. We don't sell anything. Come, let's show you what we do. If you don't like it, you can step out. Nobody is going to force you to stay in. Okay, so we'll see you again tomorrow, like we said. Have a
Yes.
blessed day.
Bye.
Bye bye. We love you.